Welcome, friends. Welcome to today's Reconsider It live stream. Best live stream you're gonna see all day. Here on this live stream, you are gonna get a very nice tinkering around edition, which means we're just gonna like hang out for an hour or so, playing around with the loopers, and my synth as well. Lots of playing around, hanging out, chatting. Very informal experience for the next hour or whatever it winds up being. My regulars know what it is. If you are new to the Reconsider It live streams, welcome. You made a good decision joining us. Thank you for being here. For our friends who are here in the live, whether you're in the chat or you're not in the chat. For our friends who are joining us after the live, watching on replay, thank you for being here as we kick off this Tinkering with Knobs stream. I hereby propose a celebration I am going to be participating at this time in a very cheersful operation. I am going to count up to 3. I am going to clink the screen. Man, it's going to be such a good time here. You are invited to join us as we cheers together to celebrate our togetherfulness. We're going to do this in a speedy manner, my friends. This practice warm-up cheers begins quickly when I begin to count up, which begins, of course, with 1, which is really nice. Already off to a really good start with this practice cheers. 2. Man, I like it. I'm ready for the whole practice cheers to culminate on 3. Clink. Cheers, my friends. Man, that's good. That is just so satisfying and good. Please like this video. Please subscribe. Please leave a comment. Please share this video with a friend who would like it. By the way, for our musician friends who like to play along, this beat is in the key of F sharp. Most of this, or I guess all of this, all of what's in the loopers I put together before the stream began. Our regulars know that the loopers are all vocals. Even though I do have a synth here, which I'm going to henceforth play with. And for our musician friends who feel like joining in, F sharp, beats per minute is 147.7. Trusto. I'm happy to say that I am enjoying some more of one of my favorites. Some more pomegranates. Pretty good time. Pretty luxurious. Thinking about redoing this bass. It falls in the category of things where it's like it sounds pretty good with everybody or everything else, all the other layers. But I don't know how well it stands on its own. I don't know. I feel like my bass voices could use a lot of work. So I need to do some exploration there. In the meanwhile, I'm going to see about re-recording this particular bass. I'm going to throw it out. And re-record something new. I've done it. I've already done it. The bass is already gone. Oh man, that was so fast. The finality of it all. But now I'm going to bring everything else back in. And I'm going to do a bass line, or I'm going to try. I'm going to try to do a bass line that matches everything else that's in the song. let's see. So I think the answer to that is yes. That was an improvement. I'm glad that I made that. This is not the best bass line I've ever done, but it was an improvement. It stands on its own. It matches the tone and the, I guess, the swing, the rhythm of everything else. Maybe not the best bass at the end there. I don't know about that last part. So seeing as how I'm still tinkering around with my new-ish synth, at some point pretty soon I think, I'm gonna have to stop calling it my new synth. Maybe when it reaches a month old, which I guess is this coming week, because I think I got it the first week of February. So yeah, this coming week it's gonna be a month old. My synth. Because I'm still playing around with that. I'm gonna keep playing around there now, but I think I'm gonna tinker around with the sounds. Because I still don't really know much about most of the buttons on the synth. You know, I've played around a bit with majority of them, but I don't really know fully what I'm doing. I certainly don't have any grasp of what's possible. Because there are things I'd like to change, like this is a pretty nice starting point for this synth, but I like to be able to customize it. So I might start watching some tutorials, ... question mark. In the meanwhile, right now I'm gonna go and start playing around with just the sound effects and things. Learn a little bit about the synth by trial and error. And a lot of failing. By the way, for all our musician friends who like playing along to these nice loopy soundscapes, this one is tuned to the key of F sharp. Bass per minute is 147.7. Friends, this has been a very good F-sharp beat. At this time, I'm going to invite your joining with us. I am going to clink the camera. Man, it's going to be good. In celebration of this F-sharp beat, we're going to celebrate having this experience together. Man, it's going to be so good. And grab my water, whatever it is you have. Grab your drink. This includes our friends who are here in the live, both in the chat and also not in the chat. Grab your drink. Also, our friends who are joining us after the stream, watching on replay. You are every bit as much of this as those who are in the present real time. These cheers moments transcend space and time, and they start all the way, my friends. They begin on one, which is really good. Oh, yes. Because after one, you know, there's a lot of good two. Whoa, that was really nice. And the best part of all of this cheers, my friends, you know, as we go after 1 and 2, you got 3. Clink. Cheers, my friends. Nice. That was again an F sharp. 147.7 was the BPM. And at this time, that was pretty fly actually. The here, this layer here. I like that one. For the people who like the 505 details, this one was a distortion of the vocal type. Vocal distortion fed into the electric, fed into the oscillator bot, and then fed into a tremolo. Yeah, that one's pretty dope. This is one of my newer palettes, so that's a pretty new voice as well. I am now going to randomly go to some other palette. I saw a technical difficulty came up. I've been having technical issues with my loopers recently. My regulars may know a couple of times in the past I talked about how some of the volume faders on a couple of spots, including the leftmost faders on both loopers, and then sometimes a few other ones here or there. But they have an issue sometimes with the extremes up and down. So if I try to just shut it off and be like, oh yeah, I'm going to drop out the kick drums, here we go, bam, and I just try to drop it, it sometimes doesn't, underneath whatever's getting triggered in there, doesn't go all the way to the bottom, or like goes to the bottom, but then it bounces back just a little bit, so you can hear the kicks sometime come in when I'm not intending them to, which is, as an artist, a little frustrating. But then again, I can exercise my capacity to cope with things going away other than what I expect and want them to. So I'm wondering whether I need to get these repaired, which I might, but I'll see. I'll see if once it gets to the point of being, less manageable. It's a little manageable right now. Anyway, I brought that up first. Oh, right. I had another technical difficulty. That's why I brought that up. In this one, for some reason, the output effects seemingly changed, ? Halfway through the song. I was very confused by that and kind of concerned. So I'm going to randomly spin to some other palette to play around with some other key, and we'll do another half an hour of just playing around and chatting and such. But before I do, I'm gonna turn off of this and turn back to this one to see if maybe I just, as I said earlier, this is one of my newest palettes. It's one of my, I think it's the third newest. Question mark? Don't quote me. But it's one of my newest palettes, so I may have actually accidentally not saved output effects in it because it's so new and it never went through a second round of review yet. So I'm going to flip off and flip back. Let's see. Okay. The answer is no, I was not imagining things. It actually does have output effects like I thought, and something changed it in the middle of the song. So I don't know what happened if I accidentally changed something. I did see one of these buttons change to the color of blue. I think it might have been this one, but that I'm also not sure about. So I think I probably maybe like reset to some kind of default or something, and I didn't realize what I was doing. There's so much on this looper that I've only dug into maybe like 15% of what it can do. So I probably triggered some behavior that I'm not familiar with. Anyway, time to go into some new palette. I'm going to randomly flip clockwise. Let's see what we got here. All right, we got an E flat for my musician friends who like to play along. We got an E flat. As always, I'm going to go to leap into this, and I'm going to see what. I'll start by seeing what are the instruments I'm going to play with. Let's find out. I'm going to leap right into it, then I'm going to make a beat. I'm also going to play around with the synth some more. I'm going to have to get familiar with what the E flat is. What's E flat? I'll also go to another voice in the synth, probably somewhat randomly. Maybe I'll do something a little more spacey and ambienty. Maybe I'll do that with the loops as well. Let's see. I don't even know what I'm going to improvise with. Are they very reverby? That's what's very suitable for those more spacey type beats. Let's try it. Let's see. I don't know. I like that. I like this effect. The pitch bend. The pitch bend. I need to make sure I'm using that more thoroughly, in a more thoroughly incorporated manner. More thoroughly incorporatedly. In my jamming around and such. So this voice that I'm using right now on the synth, I don't know. I think it's got a little too much fizzle. So I'm going to keep playing around with it. As I learn and discover what most of these buttons on my synth even do. Since to me it's still so new. And just having a synth at all is so new to me. I've never had a synth before. So the whole concept of messing around with the sounds and the textures and such, I expect I'm going to find it very enriching. And I'm going to learn a lot and hopefully develop some kind of deep knowledge of, you know, what I naturally discover. Continuing right now as I go continue to play around with these sounds. You know who I haven't run into or saw an update from in a while? Another YouTube artist who I think is pretty dope. That's Clouds Make War. His stuff is awesome. He has such a strong talent for making, like, you know, he'd be like, all right, here's a, 15 song album. There you go. Here's another 15-song album. Here's a 20-song album. Here's a 10-song album. It's like, whoa. And they're all so, like, the styles are varied and such. But they always have this signature, like, chaotic, jazzy, sometimes even getting into noise. And some of what I was just doing here reminded me of his stuff. Clouds Make War. Some of the sounds and like the sort of almost dissonant tones here. Once again, for our musician friends who are playing along, this is an E flat. Beats per minute is 140.3. Great. I feel like I just discovered something in the synth here. Something just went really well, and I'm gonna go back to playing around. But I changed the sound in a somewhat significant way that I was trying to go in the vague direction of. So I'm gonna keep seeing what I can do with this. Let's see. Friends, this has been a very successful E-flat beat here that we've been jamming out to. In fact, it has been so successful. It's probably the most successfulest E-flat of the entire stream. Not to be citing technicalities over here. Or nothing. Thank you for being here for this E-flat, my friends. And thank you for being here for this very exciting tinkering around stream. I had a pretty good time learning about my synth some more. I feel like I got to play around with some of these buttons some more. For anyone who's into the Hydrasynth Explorer, the one I have here, I got a lot out of the three main knobs over here, the cutoff and the resonance and the morph. More than I usually do, actually. I was able to get some different body more than I usually can, which is pretty nice. So this is good. I continue to learn more and more. And I'm so appreciative to have the chance, the opportunity to be here with you as I explore and learn around. Thank you for being here, my friends. We have to celebrate. We have to celebrate with the concluding cheers moment of the stream. Grab your drink, yeah. For our friends who are here with us live, whether you were in the chat or you are not in the chat, grab your drink. To our friends who are joining us after the stream, grab your drink. We are all gonna do this together. I'm gonna count up to 3. I'm gonna clink the screen and you are invited to join the rest of us as we cheers and celebrate our togetherness. 1. Oh man, that's really good. The cheers is coming fast. 2. This is the most fastest cheers you've ever had. 3. Clink. Cheers, my friends. Oh, man, that's good. Oh, I love doing this with you. Please like this video. Please subscribe. Please leave a comment. Please share this video with a friend who would like it. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for being here, being with us. This experience has been so much better with you here. I'm looking forward to seeing you again on the next live stream. It might be a live stream like today. This tinkering around session where I'm literally tinkering around. Very informal. Chatting with you a lot. Using my synth. That's tinkering around. My regulars know that we do these tinkering around sessions sporadically and in an unscheduled manner. Make sure you got notifications on and you will know when we're tinkering around. and you'll be able to come join us. There's also a second category of live streams. Unlike today, where we'll hang around on a beat for 30 minutes and chat a lot and play with the synth. There's also the other category of live streams. Loops and chill. Loops and chill is different. Loops and chill, you get an hour of just one beat after another, a bunch of different sound palettes, different experience, everything's improvised. Join us for Loops and Chill every Wednesday and Saturday. Whichever flavor of live stream you prefer and would like to join us for. Until then, please have a very good rest of your day today. Please let the rest of your day today bring you all sorts of goodness, all sorts of benefits and healing and growth and forward motion and development. Please let the rest of your day today bring you profit. Please let the rest of your day today bring you rejuvenation and excitement and enlightenment. However much time remains in the rest of your day today, let it be rich. Let it be rich with riches and bring you to entirely new levels. Entirely new levels. Let the rest of your day today bring you everything that is within reach. Everything that is just within your parameters, within your perimeter. You'll let it in and you'll have all of that benefit. And man, what a good day today will be. You will get everything that is going to take you up a notch. Everything to take you up a notch in every interpretation of that. And I will see you in the next Reconsider It live stream.